Alright, so we've just hopped off the, I was going to say the train. I was just speaking of trains. We just hopped off the airplane. Before the airplane, we went back to our favourite vegan bakery, which is just to pick up lunch snacks. And they were yummy. Ate all of them on the plane. They all gone. And now we're waiting for our bags to come around. It's a very serious job. Then after that we'll be catching a bus to the Shinkansen station, so that's a bullet train, and it'll take 40 or 50 minutes to get into the middle of Hiroshima. Then we'll take another bus and we'll get to our hostel. Yay! Bye bye!
Nice Japan man. Japanese man is helping us find our way to the hostel. We just looked a little confused at the station, and he just came by and helped us out. That's very nice of you.
Just hopped off the bus. That was actually a tram. Now we're going for a short walk to our hostel, which should be just up here soon. Directions courtesy of Alice.
Found it.
Very good. Very good. Alright, so it's been a day since we last got footage and kind of forgot to take any more, plus didn't really care. So, yeah, so we thought we'd give you an update. So, we're at a little restaurant with our new friend Ellen and the others.
My name's Andy.
Yeah, so after we got to the hostel, we kind of just found our bed and then went hiking out to find dinner, which ended horribly with a very smoky bar, a big bill for food, and
not much of it.
Half hungry bellies. So yeah, then we kind of went to supermarket.
Had a late dinner and then went to sleep, got up, and we went to the Peace Memorial Museum, which is actually really good. It's really good. We stayed in there for about 1.5 to 2 hours, and it was pretty brutal. They had statues of people with melted flesh, and it was so interesting, all the info they had there.
Yeah, it wasn't sugar-coated. Like, if it was in Australia, it would have been kind of toned down a little bit, but you get an actual experience, an actual feel for how it was, because it wasn't sugar-coated.
I'd describe it as devastating.
Yeah.
It was horrific.
It was intense, but really, interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't biased either. It wasn't told on the side of the Japanese or on the side of the US. It was just telling you what happens. And that was just really good.
So then we had a bit more of a walk around and through the park that was just north of the museum, and it was really nice. Took some photos and
went on a search to find the vegan lunch place.
That was interesting, to say the least.
So we followed Carl's directions, which are always horrible.
Not really.
And eventually we ended up asking for directions, and they gave us the wrong directions, so we wasted another 20 minutes. And we went to a place, asked someone.
Just saying, meanwhile, Andy was so hungry, he was about to gnaw his own arm off.
Yeah.
Not pleasant. But we ended up having to ask someone, and they've actually moved. And we found out that they'd moved from the place they were at to 5 minutes away from the hostel we're staying at. Yeah. So we actually walked past it on our way to try and find it.
But it was so worth it. When we actually did make it there, the food was so healthy and so delicious.
What did you order?
They kind of had. You just go in and say I want lunch, and then they make you this lunch tray that's kind of like a bento box sort of thing, and it's got like all these different things and rice and miso soup and healthy, delicious miso soup and veggies and some stuff that looked like egg.
Some stuff in there that we had no idea what it was. What was the lotus root?
Yeah.
It had lotus root. So it was hard and weird, but it was pretty good.
I thought it was delicious, yeah. And then we ended up buying some breakfast tomorrow, which are organic oats and muesli and
some
soy milk.
Yeah, and some chocolate.
And really nice chocolate, which is all gone now. So yeah, $12 of chocolate was gone in half a day.
Yeah.
But that's all right, because it was super tasty and healthy. Yeah, so then we
chilled out in the common room for a little bit, talked to some people, met Ellen, and then we went to dinner without Alice and Michael because they're tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ellen's pretty cool as well.
Oh, you guys, you're all so nice. You've been lovely to me today. It's been an interesting one, so you guys have been good.
Swapping stories, so it's been pretty fun.
Yeah. So Ellen is trekking around Japan by herself, which is really brave.
She quit her job in London after working there for a year and a half.
Yeah.
And just decided to go backpacking by herself.
Why not? You know,
It's
just
so
do
awesome.
it. Just book a ticket and go.
Yeah.
That's travel advice. So yeah, definitely take that. So yeah, we're now at a restaurant, which is a kind of Italian one. You can see all the food's gone. They are super friendly, quite apologetic that it might take a little while to make the food, but that's all sweet because it was pretty tasty. Then we're gonna go home, go to sleep, wake up at some
early.
stupid hour in the morning, and I swear we're getting Shinkansen this time, not a rickety old train. But this time and tomorrow, where are we gonna be?
Osaka!
In Osaka.
That'd be cool.
Cool. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, he's definitely 3.